Hey, welcome to the May 22nd trade review. We're going to go over the trades for a little bit and see how bad I did today.
Eva Trades.
Yeah, it was a bad day for me. I think I didn't trade as well as I could have after looking at this. I'm down $269. My max loss is 200. I went ahead and put that in here, negative 269. So now I have two red candles back to back. So I've hit my max loss 2 days in a row. I haven't done that since way back here in early March when I had these two red days in a row. And they're pretty much the same percentage loss, pretty close. These are smaller because I was trading half the share size. I was in phase two at the time. So these look bigger because I'm double the share size. But yeah, so been a while since I've had two back to back max loss days, but now it hasn't. Anyways, let's go on and take a look at those trades. Traded six stocks today. I'll look at AVRO here first. I'm going to pull it up. And so 1 minute, this is the 1 minute time frame, and I've got the 5 and the hourly and the 15 and the daily time frame, but I'm really just kind of focusing on the 1 minute time frame. And so this is where I got into AVRO, was right over here as we were breaking out. I guess I was looking for the breakthrough $1.61. So I got in here at the top of the move. Not the best place to get in. I'm not very happy about that trade. And then it pulls back, and here's where I get stopped out. You see where the red arrow is there. And really, that's where I should have been buying, because we had this high of day. We broke through. This was the back test. So this isn't the first time today where I sold where I should have been buying. So not buying up here, but buying here. But instead I was selling. So this was a nice little bounce. I definitely would have made some good money had I bought off of that resistance. This was resistance and became support. And you can see it became support because we bounced off of it several times. And can you see this nice little pattern here? If I squish this down, you got this high of the move, a low, lower high, higher low, and we're just tightening up, tightening up. It's a triangle pattern. And then we broke out. And right in here is where I quit trading, and I was watching this breakout, and I was like, man, I wish I could trade that. But I hit my max loss, and I had to stop. So I was not able to trade this little breakout here. That was pretty nice. Okay, so that is AVRO. So I finished down $47 on that one. The next one here, HEPA, HEPA. This is one that I was actually green on. I made $24.88 on this one. Yeah, we were dropping. This was one of the leading gappers. It was the second leading gapper of the day. But we were just falling and falling and falling. I wasn't really expecting to trade it, but it started breaking out here. So I jump in it for the breakthrough, the volume weighted average price right here, but it comes back down and I get stopped out because my stop loss was too tight. And so I took a full stop on that. That was my first trade of the day, actually. And then I tried trading it again through here. I got in it, widened my stop out. I got in it a couple times. Actually, I don't know. I wasn't green on this one. I was like, how was I green? No, I didn't make any money on this one at all. Got in here as we were back testing the volume weighted average price. That's the dotted line. It continued to drop. I added to it, but then ended up stopping out on both of those orders right here. And I guess I must have gotten in it 3 times because it's showing another sell order here. So I must have somehow, but it's not showing me anyways. But that was HEPA. So trading below the volume weighted average price after that big drop, I really shouldn't have been getting in this for the breakthrough the volume weighted average price. Again, not trading good. So MBOT is the next one. And I think this is the one where I was actually green. Yeah, this is the one where I made some money and I did the right thing. $1.80. That's that pivot. We broke through it. We back tested it. Let me zoom in here a little bit closer. So this is where you want to buy on a back test. This was perfect. And then I sold as we broke through the high of day. It doesn't get any better than that. The problem here with MBOT is, and this was a good trade, I sold half as we broke through the high of day, and I was holding the rest. And we pulled back to the volume weighted average price, and I'm like, you know what? We might bounce from there. I'm just going to continue to hold it. I almost added right here. I was focused on another stock, and then this drop down, it stops me out right here. And I was like, that's a bummer. I was hoping it would go back up because that, that would have been a pretty good winner. But I still made money on it. And then I ended up getting in down here. I think I had a line drawn right here. And we bounced off of that level. Anytime you have a candle like this is a bullish reversal hammer, I believe is what it's called. I'm not great with the names of candlesticks. I can recognize them. I know them. The names I never got good at memorizing. So I put a line at the top of that, and then we broke through that. So then you wait for the back test, and we did, but we didn't get a very good bounce off of it. So I ended up getting back out, basically break even, and that was it for me on MBOT. And now MBOT, made a nice move here, so that's not too bad. You can see $1.80, that level that I bought off of it. It was tested again here 3 times, tried to close above it, couldn't do it, back down below. Then we finally broke above it, and now we're off to the races. Okay, so that was MBOT. PACW traded it Friday, did pretty good on it. Tried it again today, didn't do so good on it. Lost on PACW. So instead of buying off of this support down here, I was focused on another stock. I saw it starting to make a move up, so I got in it here, looking for the move up to the volume weighted average price. And it came down, it stopped me out. This was red, and it's this is another instance where I should have been buying off of this support. Instead, what am I doing? I'm selling. So got to work on that. I guess it's a Monday thing. Maybe I'm just going to say that. Anyways, it started to make a move back up, so I got back in it right here. The next candle was red. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to play around with this. So I just got back out of it. Right after that, it takes off and goes. So I jump back in it. Oh my God. I don't like it when I trade like this. So I made a little bit of money. I sold up here at the volume weighted average price. So made back just a little bit of what I lost on that one. And then that was it for me. We came back down to that support area again down here. I would have actually moved my line down to this low of day. And we came down, boom, bulls bought that right there. People were watching that level. They bought it, and look at this nice move. So there was definitely potential in the market today. I just, I didn't find it because I wasn't trading very well. Okay, here's another one. Let's take a look at this. So here we are moving up, PLTR. What do we look like back here? Okay. So, and it's starting to break out here. So I jump in this, and you can see that we have this level up here and this multiple level here. So I'm looking for the breakthrough. It doesn't give it to me. It rolls over. And guess what? I'm selling where I should be buying. Again, right at the volume weighted average price. I should be buying there, and look at the money I could have made. So that's very disappointing. Okay, so then the last one I want to show you, AVIR. This is the one that was most disappointing for me, and could have been huge, but let me see here. So we consolidated here. I bought the breakout and sold up into this area here as we broke through these resistance. Good trade. Okay, that's not bad. We then consolidated again. I bought the breakout. Nice. I added, and then I added again for the breakthrough 5. Now that can work on a stock that has a lot of momentum behind it, a good catalyst on a day where things are really hopping. This one, it's a grinder is what they call it. It's just grinding higher. You get these upper wicks. It makes a move up, but then it pulls back. Then it makes a move up, and then it pulls back. And it's a nice waving pattern, and you can trade these if you buy the pullbacks, which I did not do. This was not a day for buying pullbacks for me. Here's the thing. Now, I made a little bit of money on it here. I got in here, added, and by the time we got up here, I was up $200 on the stock, and I'm thinking, okay, here we go. But then we came back down, and let me see. I'm trying to remember. I think I sold because I looked over and I was already down at my max loss on the day when I was sitting down. I was still green here on this stock, on this trade, but I was at my max loss overall, and I was like, man, if this thing drops down further, I'm going to be so far below my max loss that it's going to be hard to absorb that. And so that's why I bailed on this trade. If I hadn't been so far in the red, I would have held it for sure because we had a support right down here, and I would have looked for it to hold this support level right here. And we never got anywhere close to it. I ended up selling pretty close to the low of that pullback, which is pretty disappointing. And then yeah, then I tried to get back in it. No, actually, I think I added here. I don't remember this order, but I do remember this as we were breaking out. I got in here and here looking for the breakthrough $5. Again, it pulled back, and I ended up just getting out because I didn't want this to come back against me and then taking that huge loss. I think this was at the about the time when I called it and I said, you know what, I'm at my max loss. I have to stop trading now. Um, and unfortunately, that's just the way it goes, I guess. I'm not very happy about my trading today. I'm definitely going to study this and work on buying those pullbacks to the support levels, to the volume weighted average price. And I mean, breakout trading is great, but it just wasn't in the cards for me today. You know, I can a lot of times have good success with breakout trading. Now look at this consolidation back to the volume weighted average price. So that's pretty nice. MBOT looks like it's still moving up. Yep. So there's definitely some money to be made in the market today, but not for this guy. So I hope your trading went well. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you. I'll see you tomorrow morning and try to get back on track. We'll see you then. Bye.